Hi guys, Robo46 here and welcome yourselves back to round 4 of Robo's Racing League on MotoGP 15. It is time to race at Jerez. And we've got a full lobby this time, a full 12 riders. And should be a good one. Let's see what happens. So qualifying wasn't that great for me, if I'm honest. Starting down in 7th place. And yeah, that first corner is going to be a bit tight, but we'll have a little look to see what happens. As you can see, back on the 3rd row, so many Yamahas and Hondas. That's all it is, Yamahas and Hondas. That's why I decided to use the Ducati last time, but didn't work out. So here we go, round 4, Jerez. Let's go. But already we've got a much better start than the last race, but some people have got some really good starts. Well, down to 9th at the moment. Oh, a few bits of bumping and barging. Back up to 8th, 7th, and back down to 8th. Now what could I do? Oh, on the wrong side and down I go. Collision with Samurai. And I'm dead last. So yeah. I thought I had him, but no, he closed the door on me, and down I went. And yeah, Samurai turned out to be the thorn in my side for the whole race. I did make a massive cock up just a minute ago, but yeah, you can see he's a bit all over the place. I thought, well, I'm catching up to those guys already, so it should be pretty good to fight with them and get past them. So we come to finish the first lap. So he's gone wide again, and we got him. Comes back past, so decided to go for the outbreak, get him, and as I exit the corner he tags me and down I go again. So 2 collisions with Samurai, and yeah, dead last again, and this time got a bit of a gap up to Samurai in 11th. So not going well. Not going well at all. By this point I was really pissed off, if I'm honest. Would be nice to do a race without anything happening. Then I done that, and yeah, it was all going down the pan. And look at that gap now to 11th, because that is a fucking big gap. The split comes up. 9.1 seconds is the gap up to 11th that I got to try and make up. And at this point I'm thinking I'm going to come fucking dead last. I've never come dead last before. So Red Mist was completely down. As we saw just a minute ago, Surfing Kid did have a crash, so there's only 4.4 up to him now. Red Mist was down, and I just thought, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just going to go as fast as I can and see what happens. So that's pretty much what I do. A few people ahead of me crashing, whether that's due to being knocked off or just crashing on their own accord. But I've decided for next race we're going to trial collisions off. Then after the race we're going to have a vote to see what people prefer, whether they prefer to race with collisions on or collisions off. It's not just because I keep getting taken out, but so do other people. But it's not just like, obviously, people being stupid and completely just barging in other people, but lag doesn't help. The amount of times you go past someone cleanly on your screen, but in fact you've like barged them out of the way or completely knocked them off or something. It does happen. So I'm going to try it with collisions off and see what people think. If they want collisions back on, then that's fine. I'll turn them back on. But if they wanted to carry on with them off, then we'll carry on with them off. So, we're up to 10th, and we've just caught SDB Biker. And now it's just a case of getting past him whenever I can. So you can see from 9th to 8th is a pretty big gap now as well. We've dropped the other two guys behind us. SDB Biker goes a bit wide, so I try to get under him. Just manage to be neck and neck. So I think let's try and outbrake him. This is what I go for. Go a little bit wide, but managed to keep it together, and we're up to 9th. And a big gap ahead of us, up to 8th. Okay, so end of lap 5, and we are catching. In fact, he's just crashed. We've caught and passed Brandy Scales, and now up to 8th. But then there is still a pretty big gap, 5.1 seconds up to CA Specialized, which yeah, didn't look doable. But with start of the 6th lap, still had a little bit of time. So I was again just going as fast as I could and waiting for this next split to see what the time was. It was 5.1, it's now 4.5, so the gap has come down quite dramatically already. At that point I thought maybe he's just made one mistake or something. So I thought I'd check again at the next split, see what it is. And it's 3.9. So it's going down about 0.6 a sector at the moment. So now it's my time to just wind it up and carry on doing what I'm doing. I mean, if I finish 7th, then at least that's better than what I was going to be, which was last. And I mean, I qualified 7th, so I haven't really gained any places, but at the same time I haven't lost any either. 3.5 still. We're pulling away from Brandy Scales behind us. And there we go. He had crashed the fast right-hander, and we are right on him now. Now I had to pass him cleanly as I could. Got a good drive out the last corner. However, he did outbrake himself slightly into the first corner, which put me off a little bit, because I ended up outbraking myself as well, because I was too busy concentrating on where he was going. So now he went wide again, so I cut back. And then he went wide again. And again, started going wide. So I tried to get underneath him and just managed to. I think he's going to come back past. He goes off the track again. And there we go, 7th place on lap 7. And now, could I pull away from CA Specialized and keep a semi-decent 7th place after all this happened in the race? I would settle for 7th. Even though the split times up to 6th place were coming down a little bit. Now it's 10 seconds up to Dylan. We are on the final lap. And I've only got a little bit of a gap over CA Specialized behind me, and it's 8th. Now it's just keeping it together for one last lap. The leaders are way ahead. The gap was coming down by quite a bit up to 6th place, but I'd obviously run out of time because we're on the last lap, and there's no way I was going to make up 9.2 seconds in that last half of the lap. The leaders are pretty much already finished. We've only got a few corners. There they go. Leaders are finished. And we've still got the last quarter of the lap to do. So it's whether I could actually beat the timer and actually finish. 6th place was down to 9 seconds. Like I said, I've run out of time. It's just keeping it together for the final lap. And there we go. Not the best of races. I was really pissed off at the end of this race, but because I think I had decent enough pace to be at least another place higher. But unfortunately that's the way it goes, and like I said, we will trial collisions off for the next race and then take a vote and see what people prefer. So Pistol 1 obviously, followed by one racer. N-Jerks was 3rd, but it had spazzed out and kicked him out of the lobby. 4th was Morland 99. 5th was Magic Milk. 6th was I Dylan. I was 7th. CA Specialized was 8th. 9th was Brandy Scales. 10th was Surfing Kid. SPD Biker was 11th. And Samurai 41 was 12th. So, what's that done to the championship? Well, let's have a little look. I Dylan is still leading by, well, with 60 points. 5 points ahead of Morland 99 in 2nd. CA Specialized is now down to 3rd with 54 points. And Pistol, with his 2 wins, now has 50 points and is in 4th. I've unfortunately been moved down to 5th now, 1 point behind Pistol with 49 points. One racer is 6th with 40 points. ML007 Heskey is 7th with 37 points after not being able to race this week. 8th is N-Jerk with 32 points. 9th is SDB Biker with 27 points. Magic Milk is 10th with 22 points. Surfing Kid 18 is 11th with 16 points. Dobby Dazzler is in 12th with 11 points. And second paid of the championship, Brandy Scales is 13th with 13 points. GSXR Matt is 14th with 9 points. Lukey B67 is 15th with 8 points. Toyn Ho and Dubman of 1989 are still joint because they've only done one race each. Joint 16th with 7 points. And Samurai 41 is in 17th with 4 points. So, yeah, next race, no collisions. So, wow. See how it goes, see how everyone fares. If they prefer it, like I said, we'll take a vote and see what happens. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See you.